I've always dreamed of Nepal. Well, mostly of the Himalaya. This majestic mountain range with its snow-covered peak, the highest in the world. To me, the Himalaya have always meant adventure, challenge, and pushing your limits. And for my first trek through the sacred mountains, I chose to head toward the border with Tibet, deep into the Langtang region, for a full immersion into the local culture. The trek began in a small village called Siaprubensi, which I reached after a pretty chaotic bus ride. But even here, at the starting point, the scenery already gives a glimpse of what's to come, and it promised to be incredible. Tomorrow at sunrise, I will begin the journey. But for now, I found this little room in a guest house for about 1,000 rupee. Just over €6. The perfect place to rest up a bit before heading off into the unknown.
Hi guys, welcome to this new video. We start here to go to Langtang Valley. It's actually not so far, that's 6-8 hours by bus from Kathmandu. Yeah, it's not a really hard trek. I mean, we're gonna see. But yeah, I mostly came here because I fell in love with Himalaya recently and I just wanted to spend few days just myself alone in those mountains. And I just arrived yesterday to this village and it's already super beautiful. So I'm really excited to start this trek. Yeah, it's gonna be a new, really cool adventures.
The Langtang trek usually takes around 8 to 10 days, including the 2 long bus ride from Kathmandu. This trail mostly follows the river and take you through a variety of landscape, from lush forest to snowy mountain peaks. The trek starts around 1,500 meters and climbs all the way up to 5,000, with roughly 1,000 meters of elevation gain per day. It's pretty tough, but totally doable for someone in decent shape. And I always say, if I can do it, anyone can. If I keep a steady pace, I should reach the summit in about 4 days. Now, before you start thinking, Sevan, you're crazy to go alone in the Himalayas without a guide, let me say this. First, it's definitely not my first high-altitude trek. And second, this one is actually well-marked and totally possible to do it solo, unlike other tougher routes that absolutely require a guide. You just follow the river, pass through the small villages scattered along the trail. That's where I will find food, water, and a place to sleep each night. And anyway, I'm not really alone. Even in low season, I still come across a few other trekkers, and especially a lot of porters, carrying heavy load to supply the village upstream and down. Honestly, they deserve way more credit than I do.
Okay, it was supposed to be a simple walk, but definitely I'm gonna enter in a survival mode. Okay, first difficulty I had to face, I just stopped in this village, it's called Bamboo, and I wanted to eat because it's lunchtime, but I checked the price and I didn't know it's actually really expensive. So I did a bit of math, I don't have enough money for the trek. I don't even know how much it's gonna cost the accommodations for tonight. I hope so, it's not gonna be more than 1,000 rupee, otherwise it's gonna be very complicated to finish this trek. So I didn't eat there, obviously. It was more than 500 rupee for it, which is usually not expensive. I don't say that, it's just I didn't take enough money, and obviously we are in the middle of the mountain and there is no ATM. To be honest, it's just the first day, so I was thinking about going back. But we're gonna see. It's actually a very interesting challenge as well, and as you know me, I'm pretty resilient, so I'm gonna try to do like this. Obviously, I'm not gonna eat enough probably. I'm probably gonna shortcut for 1 day, so instead of 10, it's gonna be 9 days. It also starts raining, and it could have probably raining a lot in a few hours, so I'm gonna speed it a little bit. I was craving for adventure, and then adventure come. We'll see. I have no idea if I will survive that, but we'll see. Guys, this is so nice. I'm so happy. Look at this place. Guy, I asked for the price of the room and he told me there is no charge. The only things I pay, obviously, is the tea, the dinner and the breakfast, which is really amazing. It's really fit into my budget, so it's really good. I couldn't expect better, to be honest. Fire here. So I had my lemon tea and it feels so good. When you go out the beaten path, you find this kind of local people who are like so nice, so welcoming. It's those kind of attentions when they offer you something. It can be like a very small things, you know, like a small gift or a place to sleep for the night, which is not small, definitively. It's really warmed my heart when I got this kind of experience. That make you not feel like just a tourist. You're not just a wallet. You are welcoming like a friend, you know, and that's make all the difference. And the tea is so good. I don't know if it tastes better because of that, but it's so good. Hey, good morning. I slept very good actually. Today we're going 1,000 meters more. So the 2 first days are really hard. I just hope so I'm not gonna get altitude sickness. So I'm gonna go easy. And yeah, I have like 6 hours walking. Alright, we are starting now. Today it's a little bit better. I mean, this is way better actually. But if you're a hiker, you know that the first day it's always the most complicated because your body is not used to anymore, so it's always a little bit harder. And the second day, actually, I always feel like really good, like I was almost running this morning. But now I don't know why. I have my left legs, it's hurting a little bit. Maybe because of my backpack. This backpack is very bad actually. I also use a pasty which is extra hydration, so that I put inside the water, and it's like electrolyte, so it can give me a bit more of hydratations because I don't have much water too, so I have only 1 liter for 6 hours, so I have to save it. I'm a bit half camel, so my body can save a lot of water.
Before you start thinking that I'm completely reckless for doing this kind of trek while skipping meals and carrying just a little of water, let me clarify something. I might look like a clueless kid who doesn't really know what he's doing, but the truth is, I've got years of experience behind me. Throughout my travels, I faced much tougher treks and climbed peaks way higher than the one I'm about to take. I pushed my body to its limit more times than I can count. Like that time I got lost deep in the Amazon jungle, or when I climbed a erupting volcano, or crossed the Bolivian glaciers at 6,000 meters. The point is, after all those experiences, I know my limits. I know what my body can handle. I know my strength. And more than anything, I trust my resilience. It's something you develop when you repeatedly push both your body and your mind. And honestly, it's something I've grown to love. So don't worry, skipping a meal or rationing water isn't what's gonna stop me from reaching the top of this mountain.
I hike a little bit too fast. There are like big portions of the hike. We're going very high with a lot of stairs. I was deep in my thoughts. I practice a little bit of meditations while trekking. It's really helpful, so you don't feel the pain in your body, you don't even feel the height or nothing. But the problem is like you don't feel anything, even the time passing. So you just keep going. You are focusing on your breath. And all of a sudden you just realize that it's been an hour that you walk and you have been very high. Like I just been 500 meters up. So I rest a little bit because my head is a little bit spinning. I think it's because of the altitude. When this happened to you, it's alright. There's nothing wrong with that. Just rest a little bit. Let your body acclimate to the altitude. I have like 2 hours to go more, so it's not much. Yeah, and I'm going to Langtang village. This is a very special village. I'm gonna show you why. I also want to go a little bit fast because in the Himalaya the weather is really nice at the morning, but around 1-2 p.m. or sometimes before it starts to rain, and so it's not really nice. This place, it's so beautiful, guys. I'm really in love with the Himalaya.
Perched at 3,500 meters, I arrive in the quiet village of Langtang. A peaceful hamlet nestled deep in the Himalaya, offering a true immersion into Tamang cultures of Tibetan origin. But this small thriving village hasn't always known peace. In 2015, it was completely destroyed by a massive earthquake, taking hundreds of lives. You can still see the scars of that tragedy, and a memorial now stands where the village once was, honoring those who were lost. Today, Langtang has been rebuilt a little further up the valley, a symbol of resilience and renewal. The people here are warm and welcoming. They live mainly from agriculture, yak herding, and tourism, with many guest houses lining the path. And tonight, I'll be sleeping in one of them. The only question is, which one do I choose?
Here's the place. Resting place. I'm definitely gonna rest a lot here. Guys, this is perfect. It's so quiet. I love it. And the room is free. I just pay for the food and the breakfast. Oh my god, I'm so tired. It was so hard today, honestly. Because it was only going up. And because of the altitude, you know, after 3,000, you start to struggle to breathe. I'm just gonna rest here. It's actually very early. It's like 2:30 p.m. I didn't realize I walked so fast. I just did that in 6 hours. That was crazy. And I'm gonna have a shower because I didn't get a shower yesterday. So I tried to save a bit as well. So I'm gonna have a shower and I'm gonna be very nice. I think I really need it actually. So
Oh, it's so strong! There's a very good view. I love it. I love this little place. It's so nice. And as I save on the price of the room, so I ate a little bit more. I'm gonna eat now. It's 4 p.m. and I'm gonna eat tonight as well.
it's my pasta.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good.
Yeah, so good. Thank you so much. Very good. I was starving. Alright, we start the third day here. I had a lot of rest. I just left, it's 9 a.m. So late. But the good things is I just have 3 hours and a half to walk today. And so I go to Gyeongjin Gompa, is the next village. And from there I'll probably stay 2 or 3 nights because I'm gonna hike a little bit around. Also, I just realized yesterday that my bag is broken, and that's why actually I had a pain in my left legs, is because it's a little bit unbalanced now. So it's not very bad, but it's still a little bit uncomfortable. If I have one recommendation to give you is don't buy your bag in Kathmandu, really. I did a terrible mistake. So you might think, but Sevan, why are you hiking in the Himalaya alone by yourself? Because to be honest, I'm the only one. I mean, there is not much people because it's not touristy season anymore, but all the group I found are with guide or are with 2 or 3 friends, which can be more fun actually. It's really fun to do this kind of trek with your friend. But as you know me now, I feel very comfortable with loneliness with myself, and I really needed to do this kind of trek for a few days by myself.
I've always had a close relationship with solitude. Like most people, I used to be terrified being alone and doing things on my own. I wanted friends or a partner by my side for everything. The idea of doing things alone made me deeply uncomfortable. But as the years went by, I found myself more and more alone. At some point, I realized that if I didn't learn to be comfortable with solitude, I would end up suffering from it. On top of that, I understood that if I keep waiting for someone to hold my hand to chase my dream of adventure, I probably never make them happen. So I forced myself, and it wasn't easy, especially at the beginning. But the more time I spent alone, the more I realized how little I actually knew myself. Being alone taught me to know the person I am, and eventually to enjoy my own company. I discovered I wasn't truly alone. I became my own best friend. Learning to enjoy solitude gave me a kind of freedom. My happiness no longer depends on people or external things. It's something I create from within. And it's in those quiet moments, lost in the depth of my own thought, that I cultivate this happiness and the peaceful state of mind I always seem to find in the silence of the mountains. So we go to Kanjing Gompa today, it's just here, and I get a very nice recommendation from this lady.
Namaste.
Yeah, so we're going there. And we're going there now because it's very cold. Let's go. Oh,
Or
nice.
this side good.
That's very good. Okay.
Dining and kitchen up.
Okay.
Oh, very high.
Kitchen this one, okay?
Okay. Oh, the view is amazing.
For now.
Tomorrow I'm supposed to hike to a peak. It's called Terkori. It's the most famous here because you can have a very good view on all the region. But it's at 5,000 meters, so it's very high. It's very doable because I just have to climb 1,000 more from where am I right now.
At nearly 3,870 meters above sea level, Kanjing Gompa is the last inhabited village in the Langtang Valley. Perched for centuries on the flank of the Himalaya, it is home to the Tamang people. Their deeply rooted Buddhist culture permeates every corner of the village, from the prayer wheels to the monastery of Kanjing itself. Here the Tamang live in harmony with a harsh yet breathtaking, beautiful environment. Yak herding lies in the heart of their way of life, and the village even produces one of Nepal's most famous yak cheese. In this remote place, which can only be reached on foot, everything slows down. The silence of the mountain wraps around you like a blanket, creating a raw kind of peace. Like in Langtang village, there are many guest houses ready to welcome trekkers year-round. But what stays with you is not just the place, it's the warmth among smiles, the comfort of a wood stove, and the feeling of being invited not just into a house, but into a home. Today we are cooking dal bhat, traditional plate from Nepal. This is for rice.
Yeah. And then after we will make a fire.
Yes.
After, okay.
Hello, Sangye.
So you crush it
Make
inside?
it best, yeah.
Make it paste?
Like this, and then after 10 to 15 minutes.
It's 4 a.m. Actually, I'm starting the ascent to the Terkori. It will be at 5,000, so it's gonna be pretty hard. But to be honest, it was really hard to wake up. It's super cold right now, and and I'm still not wake up. I have all the way to climb. It's dark. I don't even find the right path. There's so many different paths. Thanks, I have a map, so it should be alright. And I start to rain, so I'm gonna walk and I'm gonna catch you when the sun gonna rise. So it's 7 a.m. right now. It's been 3 hours that I'm hiking. It's actually a little bit hard. And this time I took my lunch with me. I decided to not save my money on this one because it can be pretty hard and you are at high altitude, so you need to eat and you need to drink a lot as well. Made by my hosts and in front of this view. It's really beautiful. It's actually really hard right now. I'm in the middle of the snow and it's really hard to find the path and I start to have a headache. So I drink a lot of water, but I don't want to use all my water because I still have 300, maybe 400 meters to go up. The altitude sickness sign. I start to have a headache. It's not too strong, but a little bit. I can still go higher. It's alright. Oh, this is very hard. There is cloud is coming, so the weather is starting to change. So I'm gonna. Well, first I'm gonna rest a little bit. I'm almost to the top. Finally. Whew. Oh my god. That was hard. I made it, the roof of the world, 5,000 meters. But not exactly 5,000 meters. Yeah, I missed few meters. We are a little bit above, so it's a little bit frustrating, to be honest, when I discovered that. I was thinking about something during the hike because, to be honest, this hike is very hard. I'm not strong physically, not at all. I don't do many sport. I'm not going to gym. I love to hike, but I'm not doing pretty often, to be honest. I don't have always the occasions while traveling. So I was wondering, where did come all that strength? How can I do this little me, all this trek to 5,000, even 6,000, because in Bolivia I've been at 6,000 and it was the hardest trek of my life. So I think it doesn't matter how strong physically you are, the most important is your resilience. After years of traveling, facing many obstacles and get over it, I get to train my mind to be very resilient, and that's how I get to do that kind of things. Because even though it's hard, even though my body in pain, even though I have headache, pretty strong headache right now, I still going. And to be honest, I'm pretty proud of it. So if you want to be stronger in life, you don't need to go at the gym to have so many muscles, so to be able to carry a lot of heavy stuff. Actually, if you want to be strong in life, train your resilience. That's the most important thing of all. Because with that, you're gonna be able to go over every obstacles. And there is many obstacles in life. These mountains is nothing compared to life.
This trek in the Himalaya felt like a real break. Walking alone for days, far from the noise, far from everything, it did me a lot of good. It wasn't the hardest trek I've done, but it still challenged me. And that's what I love, when your body starts to feel tired, when the altitude kicks in, when there's nothing left to do but walk, breathe, observe. That's when you reconnect with yourself, with nature, with something simpler. I think the Himalayas are one of the best places to experience that. There's a kind of silence here that's hard to explain. A silence that wraps around you, and that feels healing. You realize you don't need more.
So today the weather is really good actually, so I went a little bit further in the valley It's my last day here around Gompa, this Nepali village. So I'm just chilling, enjoying, walking a little bit as well. I'm really happy I did this trek because there is a lot of trek you can do in Nepal and a lot of them are really touristy, but this one is not. So I really recommend this trek, especially if you are alone. It's a good one to do. You don't need a guide doing it, which I was looking for. I really wanted just to be alone, myself, in the nature. So this is good. And tomorrow I'm going back. I still have 2 days to going back where I come from. Yeah. I think I fell in love with the Himalaya. And I love the yak. They are so beautiful, so chill.